Hello everyone. China is a country that really likes to build really big things to fit its growing number of people. They make projects that are super huge and amazing. Today we're going to talk about some of China's mega projects that are so big they might be competing with the giants from fairy tales. So get ready to be amazed. But before we start, remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. The Beiping Bridge is a super special bridge. It's so tall that even the famous Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco looks small in comparison. This bridge is 565 meters high, which is even taller than some skyscrapers. You could fit the Empire State Building under it and still have space for a big airplane to take off. This bridge connects two places called Shenwei and Zhuheng, and it makes a long 4-hour trip feel really short. The views from the bridge are really beautiful, and sometimes you're so high up that you feel like you're driving through clouds. But wait, there's more. In the Guizhou province where this bridge is, there are 3 other super tall bridges too. It's like they're having a contest to see who can make the highest bridge. Building such big bridges is hard because they had to keep making it taller to avoid mountains and caves. It's like a real-life game of limbo where the bridge goes up instead of bending backward. Now don't get confused between the words highest and tallest. The Beiping Bridge is the tallest, but the title of tallest goes to a bridge called the Millau Viaduct in France. It's about how high the road is above the ground compared to the whole structure. But China isn't only making big bridges. They're also making huge underwater tunnels that take you on an underwater adventure. China is really good at making things that are super tall and deep, and it makes us all amazed. Now let's talk about another huge project in China, the Taihu Tunnel. This was a really big project that took Chinese engineers many years and a lot of money to complete. They wanted to go through Taihu Lake on both sides and make the longest and widest underwater tunnel in China. You can go across Taihu Lake in just 8 minutes using this tunnel. Instead of making a boring bridge that might spoil the nice view, China decided to make an underground tunnel. This tunnel is almost 11 kilometers long, making it one of the longest tunnels in the world. This tunnel is a solution to traffic problems. While the Beiping Bridge has to worry about bad weather, this underwater tunnel doesn't have that problem. It stays cool and nice except for the chance that drivers might get too relaxed on such a straight road. To keep them interested, there are thousands of LED lights along the way that make the trip look like a colorful light show. There are different ways to make tunnels under the ground. The Channel Tunnel between France and England went under the water. But for the Taihu Tunnel, they pumped the water out using cofferdams, making the place dry to build. To keep things secret, they cleverly hid the places where air can go in and out. Some look like islands, some look like statues, and one even looks like an old boat. It's like they're playing a game of hide and seek with the tunnel-making secrets. Even though the Taihu Tunnel is really amazing, it's not the longest road tunnel in the world. The Lertel Tunnel in Norway holds that record. But wait, China has a big plan to beat records. They're planning to build a super long 105.25 kilometer train tunnel between Yintai and Dalian. This will make other tunnels look really small. China is changing how trains work with their high-speed rail project. They're like the superheroes of transportation. So get ready for an underwater adventure and enjoy China's awesome engineering. They're making tunnels into beautiful works of art. Maybe one day they'll even build a tunnel to the moon, though that's just a fun idea. But they're definitely doing amazing things with their high-speed trains. Speaking of high-speed trains, China has a huge network of these super-fast trains that are even faster than regular ones. Their bullet train goes really, really fast, covering 200 kilometers in just 45 minutes between Hangzhou and Shanghai. It's like they're breaking records left and right. Imagine teleportation, but with extra space to stretch your legs and a snack cart. Hang on to your train tickets because in just 8 hours, they've transformed a tiring 24-hour trip from Beijing to Guangzhou into a super easy ride. It's like time travel. You arrive at your destination before you can finish a movie. China's high-speed trains are seriously amazing. Since 2009, they've built a mind-blowing 38,000 kilometers of tracks, enough to almost circle the whole world. It's like they're playing with a giant ball of yarn, except the yarn is steel tracks, and instead of a cat, it's a whole country. They're like rail enthusiasts on a mission, but China isn't stopping there. They're even making rail lines for cities that don't even exist yet. It's like a game of build it and they will come, similar to how smart European settlers made railroads for towns that they only imagined. China's always ahead of the game, one step, or should I say, one rail ahead. And guess what? China isn't just about being fast and efficient. They're also into futuristic stuff. Imagine a bullet train cruising along, carrying passengers without a driver. Yep, their Fuxing bullet train became the world's first ever driverless wonder on tracks. They're all about innovation. Sure, Japan might have the fastest bullet train, but when it comes to size and scale, China is the champion. They're in a league of their own, building high-speed rail tracks in extreme places, like the scorching Gobi Desert and the freezing Harbin. They're like rail superheroes, conquering places that others wouldn't even think about touching. But wait, there's more. China isn't just changing rail travel, they're even going into space. Step by step, they're making their mark in the space race. Move aside, USA and Russia. China is reaching for the stars, one step at a time. They're like a triple threat, conquering Earth, rail, and space. Thanks a million for staying with us on this amazing trip through China's megaprojects. If you want more cool stories about engineering greatness, leave a comment below and tell us which megaproject you want us to talk about next. We're like project-hungry monsters, eager for your suggestions.